Hi Mar, I'm Judy. My student number is S011053. 10 things Italy does better than anywhere else. Story highlights. Italy loves hot baths so much that it covers the cost of some therapies for citizens. Italy boasts the most beaches in Europe, 248 of which have been awarded blue flag statues. Pizza's great, but Italy truly shines in its amazing array of delicious desserts. CNN, pizza, pasta, Verdi, and the Coliseum runway models. We know Italy does something incomparably well. But travelers to the elegant booth don't just want to eat spaghetti, Deuce opera, and go and old ruins. Beyond the cliches, you'll find 10 other surprising ways in which Italy shines. More on CNN, Verdi exploring the Italian hometown of a musical genius. The first, flattery. Depending on whether or not you think the occasional cackle or butt grab is flattering, you'll find Italians aggressively complimentary of friends and beautiful strangers alike. A historical tool for both disarming and diffusing, flattery is the fulcrum on which Italian society teeters. As Luigi Barzini writes in The Italians, the people have always employed such art offensively to gain advantage, destroy rivals, and conquer power and wealth, and defensively, as the screen uses ink to blind and confound powerful men, dictators, and tyrants. But you'll likely only notice the butt grabs. Hot base. If flattery doesn't get you out of your clothes, the peninsula's 380 spa sites offering healing mud and bubbles well, boiling as much beneath the surface as its people. Italy pioneered the world's first large-scale spas, exporting them as they colonized Europe. Watery therapies include island baths, such as those on volcanic Ischia, Tuscan hot springs, mountain baths in the town of Bormio, and the thermal park of Lake Garda. Just drinking the mineral-rich water in some places is reputed to be healthy. Some convinced it's the Italian government of the healing power of hot springs and then geothermal mud packs that it covers the cost of some therapies for its citizens. Free hot spring in Tuscany, www.turismo.intoscana.it. Third, cursing. Be it in Italian or any other language, the accent of native Italy turns an expletive into a blunt force instrument. Rhythmic, staccato, and with an almost operatic legato that fuses syllables together like a hammer on guitar note. Swearing here is a performance art, inspired mostly by pigs, anatomical excess points, and promiscuous women. Italian profanities, which vary by region, sound equal parts dramatic, angry, and comical. Powered by the passion characteristic of the Italian people, the results done in intermediate and even charm their recipients, sometimes all at once. More on CNN, 15 best coffee bars in Rome. Beach bombing. With 7,400 kilometers, 4,600 miles of a coastline, Italy boasts the most beaches in Europe, as well as 27 marine parks. Summer temperature peak in many places at just below 30 Celsius about 86 Fahrenheit, compared with the mid-20s and 70s Fahrenheit in France and Portugal. It's like swimming in tropical waters, minus and sharks and trinket hawkers. When it comes to beaches, it's a tough choice between blinding white dunes, pebble, and even turf shores, but 248 Italian beaches have been awarded Blue Flag status for clear waters and unspoiled sand. More on CNN, Italy's best beaches and islands. Fifth, pop-up government. Italians steer through regimes like the sports car to dinosaur Jews. Since the end of the World War II, Italy has established 62 government and under 38 prime minister, 40 if you count Silvio Berlusconi's 3 total terms, and only one has lasted a full 5 years. Fearing the rise of another Mussolini, Italy's constitutional system years ago provided for a weak executive branch that requires majority in both legislative houses just to get anything done. That, combined with an already fractured political landscape of small, warring parties, puts Italy's average MPG miles per government barely over 12. 6. Volcanoes. 10 active volcanoes allow Italy's geology to vent the way voting gives release to its citizens. The country's and Europe's largest volcano is Mountain Etna in Sicily, the world's second most active volcano after Hawaii's Mauna Loa. Etna's spectacular eruptions shoot blackened scenery, lava flows, and extensive caves draw more than 1 million tourists a year. These three advisors' top 10 must-see volcanoes list, along with 4 other Italian spouters, including Mountain Vesuvius. In June, Etna became a UNESCO World Heritage Site, joining 3 other Italian volcanoes, including the alien island of Volcano, no translation price layer, Lipari, and Stromboli, known as the Mediterranean's lighthouse for its breathtaking eruptions. Mountain Etna Tours and Excursion, www.sicilytravel.net. More on CNN. Scandal rock Pompeii finally gets a makeover. 7. Dessert. Apple pie is good and all, and it's never a bad time for a sticky slice of a baklava, but for sheer volume and variety of treats, nothing beats Italian sweets. Much is made of the peninsula's food, the usual suspect being pizza, pasta, and antipasti, but the real stars of Italian cuisine are gelato, tiramisu, cannoli in Napolitan, biscotti, spumoni, tartufo, zeppo. Hell, Italy has nearly as many signature desserts as its head government. Italian confectioners were in old media too, combining cakes, cookies, and creams, both ice and otherwise, to create the world's fastest, tastiest arsenal of desserts. Ironically, Italians don't even really eat this stuff, most often preferring a piece of fruit or chocolate after a meal instead. More $84 Galati, greatest travel rebuff, Caffeine, rich in crumbly, sieve-like karstic landscapes. Italy is one of the most K-pop countries on the planet, with more than 35,000 cavities above ground and thousands more underwater. Grotta Gigante hosts the Guinness World Record for the largest accessible cave on Earth at a yawning 850 meters, about 2,788 feet wide, with 500 steps that descend 100 meters, 328 feet into the earth. Other notable caves include the Blue Grotto on Capri, which Emperor Tiberius loved to swing. Inside the Grotto del Vento, winds sweep through its tortuous trail at 40 kilometers an hour. More information: rock climbing and caving in Italy. More on CNN. 24-hour tourism. Rome in a day. Number 9. Sports cars. Eliciting more turns per head than even its fashion models do. Italy's catalog of exotic land jets is what Porsche drivers dream about. What began as race car manufacture in the 1930s had become the standard bearer for aspirational autos in 2012. Ferrari sold just 7,000 cars but booked $3 billion in revenues. Meanwhile, Lamborghini may be owned by German Audi now, but the hits are still Italiano. Pagani, Alfa Romeo, Maserati, these names are sex on wheels. Italy doesn't even crack the top 20 in global auto production, but 4 out of year league supercars that cover more at the ASML bedroom were in Kate Upton. No other country can outrace Italy. 10. River cruises. Unlikely to be among the top 2 or 3 or 100 things that spring to mind when you think of Italy. River cruising on the peninsula is actually a vibrant business, and new routes keep opening up. Italian rivers aren't as long or easily navigated as those in rest of Europe, but visitors can float from one beautiful UNESCO World Heritage Site to another. Per river travel, Uniwar and European Waterways offer week-long cruises that take in areas like the Venice Lagoon, Monuta, Padua, the Po Valley, and Verona, the city of Romeo and Juliet. More information: Europe River Cruises. 10 things Taiwan does better than anywhere else. See story highlights. About 17% of Taiwan tourists will visit the night market. Taipei houses a collection of 650,000 Chinese artifacts and art, largest in the world. Taiwan has won the most Little League World Series championships. CNN editors note this story is part of a series highlighting superlatives of countries around the world. Click here for pieces on Italy, the United States, Canada, and South Korea, and watch for the oncoming installment featuring other countries. With 23 million people crammed onto an island that covers just more than 36,000 square kilometers, Taiwan ranks among the 20 most densely populated places in the world. Although the industrious island has built a global reputation for cheap electronics, this is an ancient tiger that offers far more than stickers on the backs of calculators. Economically, so little it has left to prove, but Taiwanese people remain a proud and determined bunch. Here are 10 things they do better than anyone else. The first one is, of course, night markets. For an island smaller in area than Switzerland, Taiwan sure has a lot of night markets, an estimated 300 island-wide. These open-air bazaars are particularly loved for street food, referred to locally as 小吃, literally small eats. Perennial favorites are oyster omelette, stinky tofu, and an assortment of snakes on the steak tray of the grill. Specialty drinks range from bubble tea to shots of snake blood. According to the Taiwan Tourism Bureau, some 17% of tourists to Taiwan will visit night market. The top 3 Facebook check-ins for 2013 in Taiwan were all night markets. Tainan Flower Night Market tops globally, named the top spot, followed by Luodong and Fengcha Night Market in Yilan and Taichung, respectively. More, the 10 best dishes from Taiwan's night market. Number 2, thin restaurants. If literary to humor, eating out of miniature urinals and toilet bowls is your idea of an amuse bush. Your ideas bullshit. Taiwan provides a belly full of laughs. Modern toilet restaurants address taboos pertaining to dining etiquette, posting witty rhetoric on websites such as to eat or to pee. Now that is a question. At the other extreme, you can get a courtesy overdose at a Hello Kitty namesake cafe, where everything from burger buns to soup balls is shaped like a mouseless cartoon cat. For more on the kitty obsession, read point 9 below. What's that? Can get in a pink and glitter? That's okay, because Taiwan is home to the world's first Barbie-themed restaurant, with the metal-proof smothering of pink plastic and frilly tutus. Previous themed restaurants in Taiwan have included a cafe based on an Airbus A380, complete with trolley dolly serving food and drink from a cart, as well as a restaurant with shell, hospital, and school-inspired theme. 3. Free Wi-Fi. Since 2011, Taiwanese citizens have been able to log onto iTaiwan, the island's free Wi-Fi network. Taiwan is one of the first places in the world to offer free Wi-Fi on a mass scale. In June 2013, the service was rolled out to tourists in 4 of the 5 largest cities, using more than 4,400 hotspots. Visitors can sign up for an iTaiwan account with their passport at Taiwan Tourism Bureau centers and offices in transportation stations, then receive complimentary Wi-Fi in Taipei, New Taipei, Taichung, and Tainan. More, Taiwan offers free Wi-Fi to foreign tourists. the fourth Chinese artifact. You might think it's being in Beijing or Shanghai, but National Palace Museum in Taipei houses the largest collection of Chinese artifacts and artwork in the world. The impressive but permanent collection comprises more than 650,000 items. Chinese history is taught through bronze statues, jade carvings, calligraphy, lacquerware, and other historical pieces, many of which belong to Chinese imperial families, including an intriguingly lifelike mid-shaped stone and jaded cabbage. Despite several rounds of building expansion, only a fraction of the collection is on display, no more than 10,000 items at any one time, making the museum worth returning to several times a year. More, 5 Taipei hotels with MacBooks art collections. 5. Animated News. With an army of about 400 animators, Next Media Animation, MNA, a Taiwan-based animation studio, can turn any news story into cartoon in as fast as 90 minutes, making of video here. More impressively, the videos are usually satirical, outrageous, and hilarious. The studio, created by a Hong Kong media tycoon, takes infotainment to another level. Founded in 2007 to create the CGI animated videos for news without real footage for Apple Daily News in Hong Kong and Taiwan, the talents of the Taiwanese animators were exposed to the world with the 2009 release of the hilarious video of what might have happened during Tiger Woods' infamous car crash. In the video, now ex-wife Eileen Nordegren chases Tiger Woods' car with a golf club after finding out about Woods' affair. After the video went viral, the company decided to serve its international audience in Japanese and English. Some of the things most popular recent works include a video about the execution of Kim Jong-un's uncle and a review of 5 stories that must die in 2014. Mock meat. One of the world's most vegetarian-friendly destinations, Taiwan, over 6,000 were also restaurants serving an impressive variety of delicious vegetarian fare to feed the 10% of the country that shuns meat. But while it can beat India in terms of abundance and the variety of vegetarian dishes on offer, Taiwan is the best place to eat when you are craving meat but don't actually want to eat any. That's right, we are talking about mock meat. Given how important flesh is to the traditional Chinese diet, it's no surprise Taiwan's fake meat, usually made of soy protein, or wheat gluten, and for even hardcore carnivores. Yes, there have been scandals that reveal actual meat inside, supposed mock meat dishes, but it's a thriving industry here and considered a staple across Taiwan. Mock meat stir fries in particular taste surprisingly like a real thing. More, 40 Taiwanese food we can't live without. 7. Little League Baseball. Baseball may be Taiwan's most popular sport. Diamonds are almost as common as stumbling around an island. Taiwan holds the record for the most Little League World Series championship titles, 17, nearly double that of its closest runner-up, Japan. 18 to accumulate double trophies. A team from Taiwan won the 2013 Junior League Baseball Junior World Series. National health coverage. In a year when the Obamacare debacle played out in global headlines, It's worth noting that Taiwan has one medical of the best universal healthcare system in the world. Legal residents can visit any specialist in the country. Docs anywhere will pull up their entire medical record via smart card. Consult and prescribe Chinese medicine and or prescription drugs. Fees are billed directly to and reimbursed by the National Health Insurance Administration, whose 2% administrative costs are the lowest in the world. More, CNN Go in Kaohsiung, Taiwan's largest port and coolest art. 9. Hello Kitty obsession. Taiwan's obsession with the Japanese-born Sanrio character doesn't stop at Finley Sing's restaurant. Taiwan holds the distinction of being at first in the world to be honored with Hello Kitty branded beer. Brewed by Taiwan Tsing beer, the drink poured its way onto the shelves earlier in this year. The light brew features fruity flavors from lime to a distinctly avant-garde banana infusion. Eva Airways in 2013 made headlines with the resurrection of its thin plans, which features an ubiquitous cat on everything from interior liveries to headrest covers to fruit, which is cut in the shape of you-know-what. Eva Airways, the dedicated Hello Kitty jazz site, offers horizon expanding trivia, including Hello Kitty's height, 5 apples tall, and weight, 3 apples. The Grand Hyatt hotels in Kaohsiung offer Hello Kitty themed rooms. The cat's iconic ribbon and of silk stamp on everything within eyes source reach. Pink kitty curtains, kitty-based amenities, kitty tea set, and radio that plays Hello Kitty music are all involved. Not reaching for the insane shot yet? Then you can book a breakfast date with a talking and moving live Hello Kitty, more or less worth the first Hello Kitty beauty spa. Little dumplings. Yes, we recognize xiaolongbao as the delicacy homegrown in Shanghai, but Taiwan is slowly taking over the dumpling world, one broth filled bite at a time. Starting from a single shop in Taipei, Din Tai Fung now serves its famed xiaolongbao in destinations as far flung as Australia, Thailand, and the United States. 2 of its Hong Kong branches has earned a coveted Michelin star, with the mothership Xinyi store in Taipei sneaking into the Mille Guide. Not bad for a chain restaurant, and not fancy one at that. When Tom Cruise visited Taiwan in 2013, he joined in on the 18 plays per dumpling action with a cooking class at the shop's Taipei 101 branch. Even better, CNN put Din Tai Fung at number 2 on its list of best French franchises for travelers. More, Golden Chance, 20 best franchises for the traveler. And 10 things Italy does better than anywhere else. CNN, pizza, pasta, Verdi, the Coliseum, runway models. Story highlights. Italy loves the hotbed so much that it covers the cost of some therapies for citizens. Italy boasts the most beaches in Europe, 248 of which have been awarded Blue Flag statues. Pizza's great, but Italy truly shines in its amazing array of delicious desserts. We know Italy does some things incomparably well, but travelers to the elegant booth don't just want to eat spaghetti, Dio's opera, and go at old rings. Beyond the cliches, you will find 10 other surprising ways in which Italy shines. More on CNN, Verdi exploring the Italian hometown of a musical genius. 1. Flattery. Depending on whether or not you just the occasional cackle or butt grabs flattering, you'll find Italians are aggressively complimentary of friends and beautiful strangers alike. A historical tour for both disarming and diffusing. Flattery is the false crown on which Italian society teeters.